One of the more hype releases for the month of August is the Air Jordan 1 Low Black Toe. This was a sneaker that was pushed back into August, was supposed to drop in July. And guys, I think this sneaker is going to be a little bit harder to cop than most people think. Before we get into the video, I do want to give a shout out to today's video sponsor, and that's Kinetic Kings. I recently partnered up with them. They sent me some really dope shorts, man. And to be honest with you, I'm loving each and every single one that they sent me. I'm a big fan of like the paisley print. These are fire. They also sent these Jesus ones. I picked all these, by the way, just because it's different, man. Something a little bit different, kind of stands out, like more so than like a lot of other things that you could find on the market. I know this might not be for everybody, but they make a lot of really cool designs, like things that not other brands kind of make and stuff like that. So, you know, if you want to pick up some shorts and stuff like that, these are dope too. You can go ahead and check out my link down in the description box below. Use my personal code JM10. That'll get you 10% off anything on their website. These ones right here, man, too. Something a little bit different, something you're not really used to. So definitely go check them out, man. Link down in the description box below. Once again, you'll get 10% off with my personal code JM10. And if you're not already aware, I'm doing a giveaway for a pair of Air Jordan 1 Chicago Lost and Founds when I hit 10,000 subscribers on the channel. We're like 400 and something subscribers away, man. We're getting there very quickly. Shout out to each and every single one of you guys for all the support. But as soon as I hit 10K, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for one of these. The winner will get them in their personal size, so make sure you guys are subbing up to the channel. Share the videos out. Let your friends know, because as soon as we hit 10K, I'm doing a giveaway for these right here. So thank you for all the support. Now let's talk about these Air Jordan 1 Low Black Toes. Now guys, this sneaker right here, this has a lot of attention. This is a sneaker that pretty much no matter who I talk to, you know, this is a sneaker that's on their cop list, right? And people that already have it are talking about doubling up and tripling up on this one right here. And I'll tell you what, man, this right here, you will not be disappointed if you pick this sneaker up. The colorway's classic, the materials are nice, and you know, they did push these back into August, right? And I kind of feel like this sneaker is going to be tougher to pick up than some people think, right? If you haven't seen my early review yet of this, you know, I did a whole, you know, full-fledged video and on feet and everything like that. It shows off the sneaker. You know, you get two sets of laces, a red pair and a black pair. I mean, this sneaker right here, I think is definitely going to be tougher to pick up than some people think, right? Now, because they did postpone it and they pushed it back a little bit, you know, it kind of makes me wonder how many pairs there really are. Like, there's a decent amount of pairs out there, but I think, you know, the amount of attention that it has, the amount of people that actually want to cop the sneaker is definitely outweighing the amount of stock that's going to be for this sneaker, especially people talking about doubling up and tripling up. And the good thing that I like about this sneaker is it's not really even reselling for a whole lot. You know, this is going for like, I'd say like maybe 175 out on the resale market right now. Retail is 140. You know, and I'm not saying you guys should just run out and pay resale or anything. Definitely try to cop for retail. But they pushed it back, right? And even when they did the UNC to Chicago Air Jordan 1 Lows, you know, they did a shock drop. They did exclusive access. And then they dropped 25,000 pairs on the day of the release. This one right here got no shock drop. Got no exclusive access. And it's just going straight to the release, right? And if you already got a W, like on raffles or through Finish Line or JD Sports or something like that, man, congrats to you. Because when these drop on the Nike Sneakers app, I don't think this is gonna have like super like high stock numbers. And everybody wants to pick this sneaker up, right? And I just feel like if you're just kind of holding out hope for, you know, for the Nike Sneakers app to give you a W, you might come away a little bit disappointed, right? Because everybody that I can see, like, this is a full go. Even for the Air Jordan 4 red cement release, people were literally in my comment section says, you know, I like the Air Jordan 4, you know what I mean? But I'm trying to pick up those black toe lows, so I'm passing for right now. You know, I've seen quite a few comments like that, you know, in my comment section. And I'm just here to tell you, man, like, this is probably the best Air Jordan 1 Low of 2023. It's a great summer sneaker. You know what I mean? Might be the best sneaker of the summer, you know, according to some people. And the lows have been more popular than the highs lately. So this one right here, I just feel like it's going to be like almost an instant sellout on the Nike Sneakers app. So if you still have time, you know what I mean, to get into any kind of raffles or anything like that anywhere, I highly recommend it. I would also recommend, you know, using multiple accounts for the Sneakers app, right? Just because, you know, it gives you like an additional chance. So if you have friends that aren't necessarily thinking about picking these up or anything like that, have them go for your size. Because, you know, especially in the smaller sizes lately, they really haven't been dropping like a bunch of stock. You know, it's been more on the limited side. You know, like my personal size, like I'm getting like 3,000, 4,000 pairs of my size. The higher sizes, like, you know, 11, 12, 13 seem to have a little bit more. And those are like the money sizes, so everybody goes for those. But when it comes to these, man, this is a pretty hype sneaker. You know what I mean? Just because it's not reselling for a bunch of money right now, that does not mean that people are not picking this sneaker up, man. You know what I mean? Personally, I need at least one more pair. You know, because I'm already wearing these, and I need another one that I could put away for the future, because I plan on really putting miles on these right here. You know what I mean? I'm probably going to rock these probably for the rest of the summer at the very least. You know what I mean? It's super wearable. You can definitely do a lot of outfits with this. The materials on here are really nice, man. You will not be disappointed if you end up picking these up for retail on the day of the release. So just keep that in mind, guys. You know what I mean? Do whatever you got to do to try to cop this sneaker. I would not sleep at all on this release. You know what I mean? Just because you might be hearing that there's going to be a lot of pairs and stuff like that out there, do not sleep. You know what I mean? Because more people want this sneaker than probably available stock. You know what I'm saying? So just do whatever you gotta do when it comes to this one. I want to wish you all the best of luck. You know, I hope you're able to cop for retail if you want to pick it up. But, you know, just make sure you do whatever you gotta do. That's all I'm saying. Other than that, guys, I'd like to thank you all for your time. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for all the continued support. Road to 10K, man. We're getting there very quickly, man. So as soon as we hit 10K, man, I'm gonna run that giveaway for y'all. So thank you. I appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. I'm out. Peace. For more sneaker content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you hit that notification bell so you never miss a video.